Hi, everyone, and welcome to the last day of programming for the month of February. Can you believe that? It's the 28th and last day of the month. We'll see March arrive tomorrow on a continued beautiful note weather-wise all the way through the rest of the week and maybe into your weekend. 60s, low 70s even. Yes, spring is getting closer by the minute. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about a host of good news tonight. I just kind of have to go straight to our headlines. Still a little pressed for time. The roof project above has been an all weekend. It's going to be a pretty much all week ordeal. But that and some other things going on will kind of let me space the good news out that I have. But I opened up the door to the office today coming in with a long list of positive news stories, great news stories from some archers that you may have read about in the Sagersville Independent release Thursday, but a lot of other young people, a lot of other great reports throughout the week, so be sure to stay with that. Tonight we have your COVID report, by and large good news, and some other neat things, and I can't wait to show you a clip of the young man from Louisiana. Wow, Blaine. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get straight to our headlines this evening. We'll begin real quickly with your COVID report on the state and local level. Let's start on the state, where Governor Beshear today in his update went through a number of specific points in regards to significant declining numbers, as well as talking about new CDC guidance released Thursday.
First, let's talk about how COVID continues to decline at a significant rate. That's really good news. Saturday, 1,602 new cases, but still, we are seeing a lot of deaths, 42 new deaths. They include a 39-year-old man from Fleming County, a 32-year-old man from Letcher County, a 49-year-old man from Nelson County. So remember, we're still losing people that are far too young. On Sunday, 481 new cases, 22 new deaths. They include a 21-year-old from Jefferson County and a 49-year-old from Jessamine County. And then today, 671 new cases, 34 new deaths, including a 22-year-old woman from Fleming County. Again, far too young, a 42-year-old man from Bullock County. But a good news today, positivity rate, 8.56%. It continues to fall, just like our case numbers. And we're under 1,000 people currently in the hospital with COVID. It's now 962, 203 people in the ICU, 112 people on ventilators. The stair-stepper chart that we always show is dramatic. It shows that, yes, cases are falling nearly as quickly as they rose in this Omicron surge. What we really want to see is this continue to fall. Remember, between Alpha and Delta, we had a really good summer, right? The cases fell significantly and they stayed really, really far down. Between Delta and Omicron, we didn't get that. In fact, they fell pretty close to where we are today before they started to dramatically increase again. Are we all good with the video? So, again, this is really good news. The pace of the decline continues to be significant. We want to continue to see these numbers going down. Right now, there's no reason to think that they won't.
The governor and Dr. Stack also said that based on new data and information being released from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention last week, we can expect to see some changing and modified guidance here in Kentucky this week and certainly next and for the foreseeable future. The CDC announcing guideline changes, allowing most everyone in the country to not have to wear a mask indoors, which they kind of indicate might be actually the first step in the direction of calling this an endemic instead of the pandemic and reaching that threshold. Old guidelines based on data up to that point resulted in masks being recommended for people living in areas of high transmission rates. And that included almost 100% of the counties in the United States, about 94.5% or so. But the CDC is now going to consider a host of data, new metrics, that will put about 70% of Americans or those counties in those areas and actually put them into a low or medium risk category. The new guidelines won't immediately have an effect on the federal mask mandates. You're still going to have to wear face coverings on public transportation for at least the next couple of weeks until that is addressed. And schools are going to be included in public settings where masking and testing may not be necessary if the risk of COVID-19, or case numbers support that at least, is low based on these new metrics. So we'll start to get new metrics, new guidance for our schools, K through 12, and for basically all other areas of life in the coming days. One of the reasons for this, the rate of new cases has fallen across the nation 36% from just a week before, and deaths have dropped 22%, according to Johns Hopkins. Hospitals have 25% or so fewer patients than they did just from the week before. Now for local COVID numbers, let me first draw your attention to the top right corner of your screen and look at previous weeks, the past 4 previous weeks. We, on January the 29th through February the 4th, had the worst week ever as far as new cases are concerned in Magafa County at 270. The next week, 169. The 12th through the 18th of February, 86. Last week, we stayed about the same at 84 cases, but still a bit of a decline, the 19th through the 26th, which of course ended last Friday. So with that in mind, we started off last week with a total of 26 cases 3 days in. Well, today will be our 3rd day in for this week, and with 12 cases Saturday, 3 Sunday, and 7 today, we're just a bit below that at 22 cases for the week and counting. So it looks as though we too are still on the decline here in Magafa County. Total cases, 4,023. Number of hospitalized right now currently stands at 1 that we can confirm here in Magafa County. Of those 7 cases today, 4, over half of them, were in young people under the age of 18. Find all of your sign and graphic solutions at Independent Signs and Graphics in Sayersville, where we can put your logo on everything from custom leather patched hats to wall hangings and decor, all made on our new laser printer. And if you don't have a logo, well, we can do that too. We do everything from banners to plastic, aluminum, decorative hanging signs, vehicle graphics, and full wraps. And campaign signs, yes, we will meet or beat any area price on yard signs, 4x4 billboards, bumper stickers, flyers, whatever you need. And the quality of our workmanship, the quality of our materials, and our artwork are always top shelf at Independent Signs and Graphics here at the Sayersville Independent, 349-2915. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Whether the new year brings you new dreams or you're working towards the same ones, let Sayersville National Bank help you build, bank, or save for them. Sayersville National has been helping dreams come true since 1902. Give them a call at the main location, 349-3131, or the branch, 6121. Call the pros. All Pro Gutter Works specializes in seamless gutters, vinyl siding, metal roofing, replacement doors and windows, remodeling or adding on to your home with free and fair estimates backed by decades of happy and return customers with guaranteed satisfaction and 18 months 0% financing. All Pro Gutter Works, 349-9999. Not everything has changed over the years. Fraser's Prater Drugstore is still your most trusted pharmacy, where you can get your prescription brought to you curbside or make your way to the counter for a snack, lunch, or an incredibly sweet treat. And check out Strings and Things inside the shack, the Radio Shack, musical instruments, guns, ammo, electronics, and more. It's as wonderfully unique of a shopping experience as is the selection at Fraser's Prater Drugstore in downtown Sayersville.
I'm Kelly Collins.
And I'm Taylor Shepard.
And we are with the Golden Law Office. We both began our legal careers in Lexington, representing the nation's largest insurance companies. This experience provided us with inside knowledge as to how the insurance company will defend your case.
We are now taking that knowledge and returning to our hometown in Eastern Kentucky.
As a partner at Golden Law Office, we are returning home to continue to help those hurt through no fault of their own. If you or a family member have been injured in an auto or truck accident, call Golden Law Office today.
So I've already reached out to our office manager, Brenda Hardwick, at the Big Sandy News at the Louisa office, asking to reach out to this young man because I am so anxious to have a sit down with him. You know, we have seen a lot of Eastern Kentucky and viewing area folks go on to reality and talent shows such as The Voice and American Idol. And this story is just a wonderful one to share. We're so happy for this young man, and I'm looking so forward to hopefully getting a few minutes to sit down sometime soon with Mr. Noah Thompson. He works for Addiction Recovery Care, has for about 2 years now. He's in construction, and through the help of his friend and co-worker, well, he got to pick his own golden ticket. What a story this is.
My name's Noah Thompson. I'm 19 years old, and I'm a construction worker.
If you're a fan of Idol and missed it, if you're not a fan of Idol and missed it or didn't see it during the first airing last night, go to YouTube, find it, Noah Thompson, American Idol audition. I promise it's going to pop right up. It's just a great story about a great friend, a great young, talented, viewing area man, father, who has now gotten the chance of a lifetime, not just to meet the 3 judges that he did and perform for them, but the end result as well is something that dreams are made of.
Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Kentucky, man, just a small town called Louisa.
How'd you find American Idol?
I didn't find American Idol. My buddy found American Idol for me. I guess I'd say. He signed me up for
Is
it.
he still your buddy?
Yeah, sort of. Well, I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up the same way you did the whiskey on ice, and it's all so tough. Turn into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight.
Perfect.
You got a real life storytelling badass voice.
Thank you, man.
It's believable. Now, I don't know what you were expecting.
Wasn't expecting that.
I know you weren't expecting that. That's why I said it the way I said it.
All right, that's crazy.
The segment was about 7 minutes long. Before it's over, they bring the buddy Arthur in. He is just as great of a personality as Noah is. Before it was over, all 3 coaches voted an ecstatic yes. Noah got to go over, pick out his own golden ticket, and be on his way to American Idol. Looking so forward to this. I've watched it 3 or 4 times, as loud as the computer here would play it all day today, and I'll probably listen to it again tonight. Go check it out. And hopefully we'll talk with our latest star maybe sometime here in the program, if it all works out. So be sure to tune in for that. We'll see. Another great story for you in just a few moments. We'll have that following right now. A quick McGoffin Farm Bureau community calendar. A quick reminder from the Water into Wine Food Pantry. Their marked schedule includes a pantry date for this Wednesday, 9 till noon, and then Wednesday the 16th from 9 till noon, and their senior day is going to be Thursday the 17th from 12:30 until 2. And I'll remind you on and out throughout the month, but that is the schedule as of right now. Again, this Wednesday, 9 until noon. And remember, I know it's been popular already, probably last reminder, but the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center Gymnasium, newly renovated, open gym Thursday evenings 5 to 9, just $2 while you play, and they're going to add some more nights, they hope, very, very soon. Send me your calendar announcement, and most definitely those birthdays and anniversaries too, so I can tell everyone about them. Funeral service announcements include services which were not set when I left you Friday, but were actually held earlier today for 77-year-old Margaret Ann Warwicks May of Lexington, but formerly of Sagersville. Margaret, as I told you, passed away on Thursday. The daughter of the late Frank and Evelyn Scutchfield Warwicks, she's survived by her daughter Olivia Libby Abel and her husband, Dr. Thomas Abel. She's preceded in death by her husband, Bill May, and son, Robert Franklin Bobby May. Again, services held earlier today. 83-year-old Rui Faye Isaac of Lacey Creek in Sagersville passed away Saturday. the daughter of the late Kelly and Maddie Fife. Her husband, Willie Little Will Isaac, preceded her in death. She survived by her son, Greg Isaac, daughters Janie Isaac, Loretta Jenkins, and sisters Evelyn Van Hoos and Lexi Mead, 4 grandkids and 8 grandchildren. Services in her honor start tomorrow morning at 11 from the Sagersville Funeral Home. Services are incomplete at this hour for 64-year-old Wanda Jean Hall Wilson of Sarasota, Florida, formerly of Magoffin County. She passed away Saturday. Again, arrangements incomplete. And lastly, this announcement coming in loving memory of Michael McCarty, greatly missed by his mother and his children, Haley, Whitney, and Michael. Do you really want to get caught in this again on those tires? Get there in one piece and save. Conley Tires got specials going on right now through the end of March, like $100, even $200 back on a set of Goodyears. And get those tires, brakes, service, whatever you need with 6 months no-interest financing. Conley Tire in Staffordsville or conleytire.net.
SSI and disability cases are harder to win these days. You need all the help you can get. If the government has turned you down, I will not. Many factors are considered when a claim is being processed, like your age, education, physical, and mental disabling conditions. When it comes time to winning your disability case, you should not face a federal judge alone. You need an attorney who is experienced, determined, hardworking, knowledgeable, and dedicated to helping you win benefits that you deserve. If you need help with your SSI or disability case, call me, Donald Wayne McFarland, and let me go to work for you.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 GB of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 GB of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
My name is Tony Allen, and I'm a candidate for Magoffin County Clerk. Just as my family and I have served you at our restaurant, the Farmhouse Diner, we will be there to serve you in the clerk's office. You will be greeted with a smile. The office will be organized, neat, inviting, and we will do all we can to help everyone, regardless of your party, last name, or how you vote. We will be open during lunch, and we will have a long evening each week for folks who get in late. We will be open every other Saturday and have a plan to better serve the elderly in our community. I'm fighting to win this election and the trust of Magoffin County. I will not let you down, nor will I forget that the people chose me to be their clerk. Vote number 1 on the ballot, Big Tony Allen for Magoffin County Clerk.
At Golden Law Office, our attorneys previously represented the nation's largest insurance and trucking companies, handling cases involving serious personal injury and death. We know their strategies, how they will defend the case, and what factors drive large settlements. The attorneys at Golden Law Office can use this inside knowledge to ensure your case is handled effectively and aggressively. Hiring Golden Law Office provides you with a strategic advantage. Call Golden Law Office today.
A lot to talk about in sports tonight. First off, what a run. The Transylvania women's basketball team took their HCAC championship. This is the 4th straight year, 4 years in a row, this Saturday, defeating the Anderson University Ravens at the Beck Center by 30 points. The Pioneers added the conference tournament championship on top of their regular season conference title and already have their date set for the NCAA tournament this Friday. And we know, right, why Transylvania University and this team is so important to this show and this community. Yeah, they took that win, riding, as the school put it, the sizzling hot shooting of Magoffin County's own Kennedy Stacy. Kennedy had 21 points in the first half on 8 and 11 from the field, and Transy had full control of the entire game. The Pioneers primarily played through Stacy as well as her teammate Madison Kellyone, who's notched 5 assists in the first half and 12 points herself. And with this, Transylvania took another step in their undefeated campaign and moved to 24-0 on an incredible and unforgettable season. Pioneers claim the HCAC automatic qualification bid to the 2022 NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Championship Tournament. And today they learned that the second ranked in the nation, Transylvania University women's basketball team, is going to host Washington and Jefferson College in the first round of the NCAA this Friday. And a lot of folks who are in the know and in the sport believe that they're going to make a real run at the tournament bracket. Congratulations, Miss Kennedy Stacy. Congratulations to your team. We'll be watching from here. Real quickly in high school basketball, the 57th District Boys Tournament wrapped up on Friday night with Martin County taking down Paintsville for the second time this season. 66-47 was the final score. Both teams, of course, going on to the 15th region, which tips off tonight. I'll be going this week, not tonight, but Martin County and Pike Central, game 1 in a few minutes at 6:30. Then Pikeville and Floyd Central, game 2 tonight. Tomorrow night, Belfry and Paintsville are in game 1. Then Lawrence County and Shelby Valley in game 2. And then starting tomorrow, I'll kind of give you the rest of the schedule from there. Boys action starts on Tuesday, then Wednesday. Here is your beautiful, wonderful Licking Valley RECC forecast. We've been due for a forecast and an outlook like this now for a long, long time. Yes, this one's on cruise control for the week, and like I said, some changes coming, but let's not focus on that too awfully much as of right now. Beautiful day out there today. Chilly at the start, yeah, sure. And we'll fall back down to 32 before this last day of February is over. We'll do so with calm winds this evening and partly cloudy skies to wrap up your Monday. Tomorrow, sunny and 62. Doesn't take a whole lot of words to talk about your forecast when it's that nice outside. We will see winds southwesterly 5 to 15, 17 miles per hour, so a bit on the breezy side, but sunny and mostly clear that tomorrow night, 62, 38 is your temperature range for your Tuesday. Climbing up to about 64 for your Wednesday with still sunny skies above, mostly clear that night. Winds on the lighter side of 5 to 8 miles per hour, not near as much as tomorrow. And again, 64 and sunny for your Wednesday. For your Thursday, we'll take a bit of a hit temperature-wise. It's brief. Thursday, mostly sunny, 57. Temperatures get back down into the mid-30s that night. Still mostly sunny, partly cloudy that night, and a beautiful Thursday. Just not quite as warm as Wednesday and tomorrow in the 60s. But again, like I said, the 50s are short-lived. We take a little hit temperature-wise Thursday, and we rebound Friday with, as you'll see here in a second, 64 degrees and partly sunny on your Friday. Mostly cloudy that night and 48, and that kind of signals the change. We're going to run beautiful all the way through Friday. Still, again, 64, partly sunny. Saturday, we're gonna hit 72 degrees, I believe. Mostly cloudy skies. Only a 20% chance of rain early and through midday Saturday. By Saturday night, 57 for the low, and a 50% chance of rain during the overnight. And then Sunday, sad to say, a likelihood of showers and rain to the tune of about 60, maybe 70% by then. Mostly cloudy skies, and then Monday will fall back down possibly to the upper 60s because those rains and those clouds are going to hang around for a few more days. But by and large, man, it's definite improvement, it's safe to say. And before too awful long, we'll be counting the days till spring. And when, of course, we spring those clocks forward, and that's two big indicators that, things are indeed going to change. And I'm for it. And that's a wrap. Again, a long list of some really good news that we're going to be able to work on pretty much all week long. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your Monday. See you next time.